Hello fellow gamers, welcome to part 4 of the Witness walkthrough. I'm a console gamer and today we're gonna go to the keep and do the puzzles there in that area. We're starting right where we left off on the last episode here at the swamp. Um, Before we leave, we're gonna go through this path right here and open up a shortcut. This shortcut should take us to the entrance of the swamp. Should make our trip a little shorter. Alright, so that shortcut is open. Now here to the left, that's gonna lead us to the top of the mountain. We're not gonna go there yet. So instead we're gonna head out this way through uh this path. You see here is the entrance of the marsh or the swamp area. Okay, so we're gonna head out this way. And you may recall as we were making our way to the swamp, we passed by a keep or a castle. And so that's where we're gonna go right now. We're gonna backtrack a little bit and it's here to our right. Here we are, you can see there on top of that tower, there's the laser for this area. These gates, these ones, they look to be closed. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna start with these hedge maze puzzles. This one is pretty straightforward. As you can see, there are some fences or gates blocking our way, so there's only one path we can follow. We're gonna follow that path, and the trick here is the puzzles in this area. They have the same shape or they follow the same path as the hedge mazes. This one right here is a little bit trickier. Here you have to pay attention to the grass on the floor. You see the grass was blocking my way right there. I had to go around and there's grass blocking my way over there, so I had to go around. So I need to follow that same path here to open this gate. Okay. This one right here introduces the use of sound, which we haven't encountered before. You may notice here when you're when you're following the right path, your steps are soft. And when you walk or stray from the correct path, you'll notice your steps get louder. And that's how you can figure out which is the correct path by listening to the sound of your steps. And this is the last one right here. This one, to be honest, I'm not 100% sure if what I'm going to tell you is correct, but it seems like the puzzle in the panel is not exactly the same as the hedge maze. So I figured out a path that would match both the maze and the panel to figure out the way how to trace it. Like I said, I'm not 100% sure that's the case, but that seemed to work for me. Now we can't get to that side from this end, so we're gonna have to go around. Gonna have to go back out and go around to get to the other side. we are. So here, you need to follow the path. These are pressure plates, and as you step on them, they will get highlighted in yellow, like if you were tracing the path on the panel. You need to figure out the you need to look at the panel and figure out which path you should follow in order to open the gate. So I'm gonna run back and show you the panel itself so you can see the solution. Hopefully you can see it in the video. I'm not sure if it's coming through correctly or not, but there's actually a black line tracing the path that I followed. I think on the other ones is a little bit more visible. By the way, I didn't record it, but that statue with the guitar player that we just passed, it actually has an audio log there on the amplifier. So the rules in these puzzles are exactly the same. The only difference is we are actually walking through the pressure plates. Trace the line instead of doing it on the panel. But the rules are the same. So here we're keeping the white squares separated from the black squares. And let's run back to the panel real quick so you can see the solution. This one I think you can see it a little bit better, hopefully, in the video. And as you work your way here, there's another audio log right here.
If a man, holding a belief which he was taught in childhood or persuaded of afterwards, keeps down and pushes away.
To the next one, we have those Tetris-like shapes. Now here you notice that we actually step through a set of panels before going to the starting point. You can step on them on any order, as long as you're tracing a line, as long as you finish with a path that is traced correctly. So another thing to keep in mind, you'll see right here, is these pieces of debris actually block my way. So I can actually go around it. Just make sure when you go around it that you don't step on any pressure plates you don't have to step on. And kind of cut through the wood planks to get to where you need to go and finish the path. Okay. Let's go real quick and show you what that looks like on the panel. Here you go. Now before we go to do this last puzzle, let's go ahead and open a shortcut down here. This door leads to the forest. We'll take care of that area in a future episode. For now, we just want to go ahead and open that shortcut, which will come in handy later on. Now here you may notice on that other end, back there's another starting point. So this actually is one of those symmetry puzzles. So as we move, two paths are being created. You can see it on the other side. As you can see right there. And there's another puzzle right here, but it has some symbols we don't know the how to solve yet. So we'll come back to it later. And oh, before we go, let me show you what this looks like in the panel. And hopefully this comes up okay in the video. I really can't tell if it's a little bit hard to tell since the path is black and not yellow like it usually is. Now there's another shortcut right here which we can go ahead and open. This actually leads us to the entrance of the keep, to the very first floor puzzle that we did. Okay, now we can head upstairs up to the top of the tower. And let's see what we have over here. Okay, so we have a panel right there and another panel right on the other side. And Actually, it looks like these panels are combining the four puzzles on that on their side of the keep. So this one is combining the four puzzles for the hedge mazes below, and the other one is combining the four puzzles with the floor pressure plates. So here what I did to solve this is I actually went back down and I took a picture with my phone of each solved puzzle. Then I used that as a reference to trace my path up here. So in the case of these of the hedge mazes, I am following exactly the same path that I did to solve each individual maze below. The way they are arranged, uh, you can you'll exit one near the entrance of the next. So you can follow the exact same path I show you to solve it. And what do you know? We just activated our next laser here in the keep. So now we have three lasers activated. I'm gonna go ahead and stop the video right here. Thank you so much for watching. If you find the video helpful, please don't forget to like and subscribe, and feel free to leave your comments below. Once again, thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time. Actually, before we leave, let me show you how to solve the other panel up here while we're up here. Now for this one, I'm not following the exact same path I did on the ones below. But I'm gonna show you the way I solved it. As you can see, the rules remain the same. We're keeping the black and whites separated. We are creating the Tetris-like shapes. The ones that are diagonally can be rotated. The ones that are vertical or horizontally cannot. And we traced over the two black dots we had in the beginning. That's it. Thank you for watching.